Hauraki Big Show with Toledo's. All the good stuff, no nasties. Try it today.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this wet and blustery Monday afternoon. It is the 20th of April 2026, and you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show. Brought to you by Toledo's.
Toledo's is here. Clean, mean hydration. Get it in ya. Toledo's.
You see, it doesn't really work without Mogi.
No, it does. It works a lot better without Mogi.
Well, no, I just feel like Pugs sort of let the side down there. Mogi brings a certain je ne sais quoi to the whole thing, and it was just... I mean, it's not your fault, Pugs. You're filling in for Mogi today. You didn't know that, and you don't have it in your system anyway. It's something that you don't learn. It's something you have or don't have.
Sorry, are you talking about the ability to say Toledo's at the right time?
Yeah, totally, man. But that's all good. Don't freak out about it, man.
Pugs,
you're doing a great
seriously,
job.
just chill, man. It's chill. It's so chill.
G'day, fellas. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Yeah, good, man. Just relax a bit.
Just chill out. Far out.
Sorry.
Easy.
Hello.
New jacket, eh? You're looking very, very swish. I know that you had a big photo shoot over the weekend. I'm imagining it was sort of connected to that, but how are you, you absolute wonky-eared, goofy bastard?
Far out, man. I was thought you were going to say Rogue Stallion there, and I was excited.
Yeah, I bet you were.
What was it? Wonky-eared, goofy bastard. Thanks, Jase. I'm not going to lie. This is a jacket from a certain photo shoot over the weekend.
Yeah.
Went shopping, tried this sucker on. My wife saw me in it and said, "You look handsome." So this will be a regular feature in the old Keyzie wardrobe.
Speaking of handsome, jeez, we haven't lost anything on the looks front, I tell you what, fellas. Old Pugsan filling in for Mogi today. How are you going, you absolute stallion?
No, hang on. Why is he a stallion?
Thanks. Sorry, Christopher. G'day, Jace, man. Hey, thanks for having me, fellas. Always a pleasure to be here. Always grateful to be working with you fine gentlemen. And excited for a big show.
Yeah, it's going to be a big show, mate. That is a great shirt, by the way. A great shirt. You look like a burly mechanic.
Chris said I look like Tina from Turner's.
You do. It's a bright blue sort of short sleeve button up shirt. He does look like he works at Turner's, which I think's great.
Hey, Keyzie.
Hello.
What's coming up on the show?
What's happening on the big show with old Mogi?
/ old Keyzie. Coming up on the show, as always, another chance to get yourself in the draw for Magic Round. Listen out for the cue to call. Get ready to phone 0800 Hauraki. Time is running out. Also, Jace, you and I need to have a chat with Pugsan about something pretty serious.
Oh, yeah?
We'll be taking him aside just after 5 o'clock to do that.
Yes.
And, of course, we get fizzed up for this Wednesday's live show in Dunedin, 4 p.m. till 7, Emerson's this Wednesday. If you are in Dunedin, we will see you there.
Yeah, totally, man, you will. And also, I should add that old Pugsan and I want to have a little word to you, Keyzie.
Oh,
about
really?
Yeah.
Something that we've noticed. We'll be getting into that
good.
next, actually. I think it's something that we need to address straight away and nip in the bud, as it were.
Right, okay.
But in the meantime, is a bit of Weezer.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, the Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:13, and Pugs and I, Keyzie, and I don't know if this is the forum to be doing it, but we've got some concerns that we want to address with you.
Right, okay. I'm going to go ahead and say this probably isn't the forum for it, but we're here now.
Well, I just feel like, we can keep it between the three of us.
On the radio, okay, yeah.
Yeah. We hold you in a great deal of affection,
Thank
Keyzie.
you. Thanks,
A
fellas.
great deal.
Thank you.
We think you're a pretty neat fella.
Thanks.
So cool, Chris.
Thank you.
And sometimes when old Hoyte Jay's
James.
feeling in the dumps,
In the dumps.
and I come to work and I see old Keyzie.
Yeah.
His wonky ears and his sort of
Goofy
hairdo and patchy mo. I go, oh, Keyzie. Hey, and you lift my spirits.
Thanks, man.
Now, the audience might be aware that last week we were chatting about was a big weekend for you just past. A big weekend in terms of your career.
Huge.
Your big interview / photo shoot with Women's Day.
Yeah, that old thing.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they obviously see something in you that no one else sees.
I don't know about no one else.
A huge future for old Keyzie.
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, fingers crossed.
You know, and it doesn't matter that you've been kicked off a few shows and stuff, or they've just been canned. That's irrelevant.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
You wouldn't be the man in Women's Day if you hadn't been kicked off the ditch, man. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't see what me getting sacked off a TV show 5 years ago has to do with.
People love a redemption story.
Well, it's not really a redemption. It's just part and parcel of being in media, I thought.
But it's just
I was told.
An underdog.
Yeah, the underdog comes good despite the odds.
The runt of the litter.
What?
Yeah, totally.
What litter? There is no litter.
From medical bubble to radio stardom.
Are we just saying headlines at one another? What are we doing?
But Pugs came up to me before, and
Yeah.
I had to agree with him.
Did he approach you?
He approached me.
He does that a lot.
And he said, Jase, can I just have a quiet word with you in Studio B? And I said, sure you can, Pugs. I've always got time for you, mate.
And then what did he say?
He said, I don't know if this is a forum for this, but as the head of the show, I just wanted to
Sorry, Pugs is the head of the show.
Well,
No,
yeah.
no, he's talking to me as the head of the
right,
show.
yeah.
No, that's not how I... Oh,
He said, I don't know if you've noticed Keyzie's behaviour today. When he came in, he was really strutting his stuff.
Was I?
He's got a new jacket on. He's got all this.
yeah.
He's got all this bling.
I don't
He's
know.
got shiny boat shoes. He's got cargo pants
they've
on.
got tassels on them for some reason.
He's got tassels. And Pugs was like, I do the shiny boat shoes, not Keyzie. And we just feel that since this interview, you've kind of changed a little bit, and we just want you to stay the same, humble, kicked off TV.
Yeah.
Right. You want me to stay down? Is that it?
Nasally.
Jealousy? Is it jealousy?
No, not down. We
I mean,
want
it
you
sounds-
to celebrate.
We just want to make sure that underneath that sheen of a new shirt and leather tassel boat shoes, that
What?
it's the same old Keyzie.
Of course it is the same old
Underneath
Keyzie.
the shine.
Definitely. What do you want me to do? Lift up my shirt and show you what's underneath? Because it's still Keyzie. It still is. Look at that.
Oh,
my
God. Well, that's good.
I'm not totally convinced, but it'll do.
What do you want me to show them again? Here, look.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, the Killers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this blustery Monday afternoon. The time is 25 minutes past 4 o'clock. And on that note, by the way, fellas, I'd like to do a bit of a shout out to our brothers and sisters down in Wellington there. Keyzie's just shown me a shocking video of the flooding going on. Hope you're all doing okay, by the way. Text us, let us know how you're going on 3483, and hopefully that all passes through very quickly.
Yeah.
And you get the help you need.
100%. 3483 every text in the draw for $50 cash, thanks to Toledo's, by the way. Fellas, Brecky have been sniffing around the big show once again, trying to challenge us to something.
Yeah.
Trying to beat us at something. And sure, we've lost 2 in a row, and sure, both of them were my fault. But
I'm not going to argue with that,
Yeah,
Keyzie.
no, it's- yeah.
I mean, it's pretty accurate.
Thank you for acknowledging it.
the latest idea that they've been throwing around is bench press.
Yes.
And once again, it would be 4v4. So, Pugs, you know,
Yeah.
you're the big man on campus. You're the guy who lifts tin every day, so you'd be carrying us through that one.
And you've got some solid buzzies on you there.
I do run a
Puxan.
pretty large buzzy operation yet.
You've got some really manly chest action going on there, Pugsan. You
Yoppers.
stud.
You stud. You and them
Don't bring
yoppers.
breakfast lingo into this show,
Oh, because
man.
breakfast
This-
invented yoppers.
No, but they're the ones that can't shut up about the yoppers, man. I've got buzzies, all right? We get it.
Okay, you got buzzies.
Thank you.
Big show, buzzies. Breakfast show, yoppers.
Thank you.
Okay. With that in mind, apparently they were yarning about the challenge this morning on the Brecky show. I'd love to hear an update.
I suggested a sperm count. I'm out in that one. I mean, I could give it a go. but I'm infertile. I'm 0.
That'd be quite funny. They're going to be like, oh, you've come back with none. You're like, yeah, I've had the snip. And they'll be like, so why did you?
Oh man, I tell you, to get to 0, can I tell you, I had a vasectomy and then obviously you've got to go back and they say, oh, you need to come back after
20.
Is it 20?
I think actually I thought was given a time frame.
It took me a while. I've got to say, 20 took me a lot longer than I thought. It really drove home how little of that was going on at the time. So I came back after 20 and they're like, you've got 10 million sperm per blah. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Did they miss?
And then I went back and next time they're like, oh, you're at 5 now or something. But I kept coming back and I was like, these things don't want to die.
So the issue with the sperm count one is that you two have both had the snip. Zoe's a female.
She doesn't have any sperm?
I don't think she's even got one.
Okay.
So it would all be on me. This would be how I'd find out I'm infertile too, I guarantee you.
Yeah. Okay. So sperm count it is?
See, Mania has touched on the exact thing that I'm worried about is I don't want to be on live radio finding out I'm infertile.
Yeah.
And, and he's got the pressure of 3 other people standing around him while he's trying to win this challenge by producing all this. But, I don't want to do that challenge. I'm out.
And speaking of don't want to, I don't want to hear about Jeremy Wells's genitalia area either. You know what I'm saying, fellas? No one wants to know what Jerry's genitalia is like or what sperm count he has. I mean, when I was... Look... We know in terms of the sperm count, Hoodie J would run away with it. I think it was about 50 mil per, however you measure it, for old Hoodie J at his prime. Down to about 45 now, so that's off the table.
So it's a waste of time even doing it.
It's a waste of time.
Okay, so here's a suggestion that I've got, right? Now, it was Saturday night. I was in the bath.
No, I don't want to do the sperm count thing, Keyzie.
No. Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. So I was in the bath and I was thinking about you guys. And thanks, Pugs. And my wife.
Bubbles in it, or was
it was just clear water.
So
you could see straight through.
You could see everything, could you? Oh, yeah.
And so I'm in the bath there and having a wash. And my wife is having a chitty chat with me. She's in the other room, but we could sort of communicate.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, we've got to think of another challenge to beat Brecky. And then we were sort of spitballing a few ideas.
Beg your pardon?
A bath storm, I called it, because I was in the bath brainstorming. And it was just as I was sort of toweling myself down with a flannel.
What?
Hang on.
After the bath. That I thought of, why don't we do a drop goal competition? All right? So we all go somewhere massive like Eden Park. We then get an all-black halfback to pass the ball to us on the 22 and slot a drop goal. Whoever gets it over, great. We then move 5 metres back and do the same thing again. We could get All Blacks involved. We could go chat to like Bodie Barrett or someone and get lessons on how to do drop goals. Imagine that. What do you think?
I thought you said you had a good idea.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Nirvana there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now a bit of sporting action, specifically rugby league over the weekend. With that in mind, we've got our resident legend and professional or ex-professional leaguey, old Charlie Gubb from the Warriors. And first and foremost, Charlie, you mad bastard, how you doing down there, mate? Because we understand you fellas are under the pump a bit.
We're under the pump, brother, but that's where we do our best work, when our back's against the wall.
Yeah,
well, 100%, Charlie, because people might not know, you run Porter King, which is one of the nation's premier Portaloo companies. Do Portaloo stocks go up during an emergency situation?
I mean, would it be bad to put our price up? I don't know.
No, not the price itself. What I meant was, do more people need Portaloos?
No, I'm talking price, brother.
Yeah. I reckon you should absolutely put your prices up, Charlie. Got to make some coin, mate.
Nah, it's all good. We do. People don't really use Portaloos in an emergency. They just kind of stay home for some reason.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Not good.
That was just a question I'd been wanting to ask. Charlie, another question I'm pretty keen to ask you about, man. The Wars, another win, obviously, that historic victory over Melbourne a week ago, backing that up with a near win in the end over the Titans, 28-20, but still getting the job done. And the Wars now sit second on the table. Are we the real deal, Charlie Gubb?
We are the real deal. We are the real deal. We obviously need a couple of things to go our way. We need to stay relatively injury-free, but all teams do. You just need a bit of luck in this, but we're the real deal. We're 5 wins, 2 losses, second on the table, as you said. And although the scoreboard says it was a near game, we blew them off the park until the last 15 minutes.
Well, that's the thing, Charlie. We did. And the Warriors, so when they played Melbourne, we blew them off the park, but we stayed locked in for 80 minutes. But that's against Melbourne. That's in Melbourne too. So it's a ground that, as soon as you're there, you fire up for it. Hosting a team like the Titans, for some reason, and they're not a terrible side, they're fine. But it seems like whenever we play one of those lower teams, we do shut off once we kind of mentally think that we've got the job done.
Yeah, you could say that. What I would say is rugby league at the moment, once the team gets momentum, it's hard to get it back. And Titans do have a lot of points in them. They score a lot of points every game, and we kept them to 4 points the whole game until, that last 15, where they scored a few tries passing it wide, and that happens. But I think they'll learn from that. Like Campera was mostly on his edge. He came in a few times and didn't make the stop, which is all good because he scored 3 tries and he had a great game. But he's only going to do better for that. So I wouldn't read too much into the last 15 minutes.
And also, Charlie, to be fair to the fellas, the Titans were flinging some pretty crazy passes. They were desperate at the end there. They had nothing to lose, and a few of them stuck, and that's just how it goes sometimes.
Big time. You know yourself when the coach used to put you on the last 5 minutes when you were down a bit, and he'd come on and do some wonky passes.
That's right. I remember Jase doing that. Yeah, so you can relate to that.
You mean I'd spin it wide, Gubby? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And then and your team would look at the other team and thinking like, hey, let this guy score, like a real feel-good movie.
Well, I was going to say, Gubby, it must be hard, when a team gets that far in front to sort of stay attuned, and you must have gone through that. But then I realise you probably haven't because you never got that far ahead of other teams when you were playing.
No, we didn't, but I think if we did get that far ahead, I probably would have been scrolling or something on my phone.
Charlie, look, mate, we have got the what do they call the Dolphins coming up next. They're a similar team to the Titans where on their day they can put a lot of points on, but they've come from a pretty tough game against the Panthers there. Are you predicting another win this weekend?
I am, that's right. And the Dolphins were down, well, Penrith were up 18-0, and then Dolphins came and scored 20 points in a row, so it happens to all teams, but I think it's going to be tough. Dolphins have a lot of points, and then they got the hammer at fullback, and they got a pretty rock-solid fullback. But it's sold out in Wellington. You know that, right, fellas? We sell out. We sell these games out. Over 32,000, 2 weeks out, we sold out.
That's pretty awesome, man, especially for the Cake Tin down there. It's a massive stadium, so to sell it out is pretty good going. And before we let you go there, Charlie Gubb, what is your Porter King? Well, who is your Porter King player of the week?
Player of the week, well, on the field it's going to go to Jackson Ford, and off the field I'm giving it to Pugsy because he's been all over my Instagram doing paid promotions for different brands. I can't remember, but
Charlie,
Pugs getting out there getting second.
Charlie,
yeah, good on you, mate.
I thought you were going to give me credit because I actually went to the game, man, but you've completely changed the subject there. But that's all good. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's very kind.
I appreciate you, Brian. Yeah, I just hope the boys appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate it, mate. For example, he absolutely, he killed it in this interview. Like the questions he asked in this particular interview
that
were
was
amazing.
out of control. You couldn't keep me
totally, man.
Considering he went to the game as well.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm running us overtime.
Yeah,
you know
Pugs,
what I mean?
you're doing a great job. But
Thanks,
Charlie,
fellas.
thank you so much, mate. We'll chat to you next week. All right.
Thanks. Just one question for Pugsy. You're at the game. Which player brought like the most energy? When you watch them, you're like, oh yeah, there's a player.
That is a great question, Charlie.
Stop
And,
stalling.
we'll have our usual chats off air, man. Like when the song's playing, we'll have a little yarn.
Gubb, please.
We'll let you go,
Pugs
brother.
on.
Hey, thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you off air, all right? What is
you
this, the
be good,
Minchits?
mate.
Thanks, mate.
All right. Literally just one player, any player.
Yes, sweet. The Minchits, did you say?
No.
Did I hear you say that?
No.
I'm pretty sure. Thanks, Charlie.
Tune.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, the temper trap there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:53, which means it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yes.
Yes. Why not?
You go first there, Jase. Or do you want Pugs to go, man?
Jase is looking
Did you
for
not watch anything, Keyzie?
Well, usually Mogi goes first,
Oh, right, I see what you're saying.
and I go last.
But you're sitting in Mogie's seat, though, so I just assumed you'd go first.
Well, Pugs, you go first.
I think we're getting bogged down. Fellas, you've got a choice. Casino Royale or Parasite? Because I watched both of those bastards
Casino
yesterday.
Royale, let's go.
That is an absolute banger. I
It
watched
is.
it yesterday. My partner had only seen like Skyfall or something like that, which another great
Great
one.
one.
This was Daniel Craig's first foray as Bond. Nobody believed that he could do it. You know what I mean? Pierce Brosnan was before him. He was very Slav and slick. Then you've got this fellow with all these light features who's a bit more bulky. You know, he's a bit more brash. And he's out of control. You know, that first scene really establishes him really, really well as the kind of Bond he's going to be. Huh?
It's his first ever kill, that first scene, isn't it?
That first scene,
Yeah.
first ever kill, and just the fighting is ugly. It's vicious. He's beating this guy against the mirror, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and then drowning him. And that was a great way to showcase him as Bond. And he is, I mean, he's my Bond personally. I've watched a bit of the Pierce Brosnan ones, but I just, it's a fantastic film. Love Mads Mikkelsen as Le Chiffre. That was one of his big sort of debuts as a. Why are you smiling, Jace?
No,
You're all good, man. Keep going.
It's great stuff,
Making
man.
me run out of steam with your weird,
Well,
how many-
your weird grimace.
How many buzzies out of 5 do you give it?
I give it a good 3.5 to
Wow.
4 buzzies. out
Okay,
of
no,
a
you-
buzzy.
you have
it's
to give
either
us a
3.5 or 4 buzzies.
Give us a buzzy.
Okay,
Well, give it
for
a
me personally, 4
3.75.
buzzies.
4 buzzies?
4 buzzies.
To be
Jeez,
honest,
talk it
that
up.
Casino Royale, and I've seen all of Pierce Brosnan's Bond films and a few of the really old ones, but Casino Royale for me is the best James Bond movie ever made. Mm-hmm. And the way it finishes is just brilliant with the music and him
Yeah.
shooting the guy. And it's
the
just,
leg.
honestly, if you haven't seen Casino Royale or haven't seen it in a while, watch it because it is so good.
I also listened
I
to
love
the All the Right Movies podcast about it, which was a great breakdown too. Recommend that. It's good stuff for if
Good
you like
stuff.
movies.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, last night my wife and I really got into Beef Season 2. You'll recall Beef Season 1, won't you, Pugs?
I do. I loved Beef Season 1.
I've never heard of beef. I must have been away or something.
Tell old Keyzie about Beef Season 1.
Talk to me about beef, Pug son.
I can't remember the fella's name, but it's Ali Wong, who's a great comedian, and this other fella, I think his name's Steven, the actor.
Steve.
They
He
get
was
into
in
it was a Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, and he also voices
Glenn.
the main dude in Invincible.
Right.
They have a road rage incident which incites this massive pursuit of pettiness and revenge, and it just dials up to the nth degree, ends very violently. Great show.
Right, so it's about them having beef with one another.
Yeah,
100%.
pretty much. And the second season's very much the same thing with an entirely different cast. I'll give you the synopsis here, Keyzie.
The Pugs just did, but okay.
Follows two couples, struggling Gen Zers, Ashley and Austin, and wealthy, dysfunctional elites, Josh and Lindsay, whose lives collide at a country club. A blackmail plot involving a secretly filmed altercation spirals into a corporate high-stakes feud involving Korean billionaire chairwoman Park Yoon-Yoo-jong.
For some reason, I feel less informed now that Jace has read the synopsis.
Yeah.
I thought I had an idea of what it was about.
It's the same premise, basically. A young couple that are really struggling happen to catch this couple that run a country club having a very violent altercation on the phone, and they film it. And then use that to blackmail them to get the certain things that
Right.
they want from the country club.
Right.
But like Beef, the first season, everything starts spiraling out of control, and people start getting their comeuppance in very strange ways. It's a good watch. It's an easy watch.
That's on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
How many buzzies?
Look, I'll give it 3.2 buzzies.
Out of a possible 5 buzzies.
Yes.
And it's called Beef, and it's on Netflix.
Season 2.
Hey, coming up after 5 o'clock, fellas, we need to have a chat, Jace, with old Pug son.
Yeah, we do.
We need to take him aside and just have a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
word about something that we've noticed. Also, your chance to get in the draw to join us at Magic Round. You've got, I believe, another couple of weeks, and then she's all done and dusted. We'll be calling a winner, and then we'll be flying over to Brisbane to watch a hell of a lot of NRL. So keep an ear out and get ready to call 0800 Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Monday afternoon. You are, in fact, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Toledo's.
Out with the old, in with the Toledo's, the new standard in clean electrolytes. Toledo's! Hey, if you want to wrap your lips around some Toledo's, they're available at all Fresh Choice nationwide. Coming into several new worlds and pack and save across New Zealand, or you can get them online, toledos.co.nz, a natural New Zealand-made version of your standard electrolyte drinks, all right?
It's bloody great stuff, fellas. I love it. Can't get enough of it.
Certainly is. And we're going to Dunedin on Wednesday, fellas.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing a live show from Emerson's down there, 4 till 7. Come along if you're listening. I think we're going to be doing a bit of a Toledo's drop. One of the flats down there, maybe. You know, Toledo's would be great for, obviously, recovering from sports or a jog or something, but also having a hangover.
Yeah, totally.
Keep an eye on the at Hauraki Big Show and Radio Hauraki NZ socials for your chance to have us stop by and drop a bit of a case off for you.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Mind you, they get pretty filthy down there in Dunedin.
What?
You know what
At the flats?
At the flats there.
Yeah, 100%, man.
I'm pretty keen to have a look.
And as far as I'm aware, alcohol sort of dehydrates, so it's good to get some electrolytes going with some Toledo's.
Yeah, and also, like, how cool would it be to, you know, the Big Show guys come around and drop a slab at your house? I don't know why you're going quiet. Like, what? It's slab at Toledo's, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it's bloody great,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah,
It's just the Big Show fella's probably
Yeah.
part of it. It's
Oh,
not
you
that-
don't want to go?
Well, no, I definitely want to go, but it might not be appealing to people. Incidentally, by the way, no Mogi today. He's under the weather.
Oh, that's what's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Far out.
it's me, Pugs.
Jeez, an hour's gone, I didn't even realise.
Well, I tell you, we haven't lost anything in the looks department, as I said at the beginning of the show, because old Pugson, he is a stallion.
Thanks,
What do they
Jase.
call you? The Timu... Oh, what's the name of the actor? Pedro
Pascal.
Pascal.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Timu Pedro Pascal.
100% Pugs.
I was
Totally,
going to
man.
say Pedro Pascal, and then I thought, I'll let you guys
Pretty
get there
arrogant.
on your own. I'll let you make
Pretty
the comparison
arrogant.
yourselves.
Yeah,
you know?
very arrogant. You know, Jase can say it, though, but you just have to be humble about
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I kept it chill, man.
Yeah,
Don't
nice.
worry
That's
about
all good, man.
it. Hey, coming up next, we need to have a word to you, Pugs.
Man,
We've got a bone to pick with you, my friend, in a loving, caring way, all right?
Totally,
sounds
man.
like it.
Here's Queens of the Stone Age.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Green Day there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this wet and blustery Monday afternoon. The time is 5:14. Incidentally, New Zealand 2 without loss against Bangladesh after electing to bat. We're in the third over.
Good stuff, Jase. We've got Pugs in here with us today, don't we? Which is very exciting because Mogie's away.
Ooh, it's Pugs.
I think I should probably specify I'm not on the buttons right now. Keyzie fired that off on his own accord.
Why are you so self-conscious, man? You can
Don't
fire
worry
off the
about it, man.
Pugs.
You did it, not me.
Okay, sure.
It's
Whatever you need.
It's all
Is that
G,
okay?
Pugs. Yeah,
Yeah,
whoa,
thank you.
Whoa.
Well, okay, I'm glad you're coming into this defensive because we need to have a bit of a chat with you, mate. You recently went to Vietnam, didn't you?
Yeah. I did, yeah. 3 weeks. Three other people, including my partner and a couple of best mates.
Yep. So 4 of you went to Vietnam, had a holiday.
It was beautiful, yeah.
It was beautiful.
Loved it.
It's about that.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, Jason and I have noticed that since you've gotten back from Vietnam, you pretty much don't stop talking about being in Vietnam.
You're just banging on about it all the time, Pugs. We love you, man, but I'm over it.
Really?
Totally.
I mean-
I've been to Vietnam.
100%.
You name me any place in Vietnam, Hoyte J's been there. Okay?
Hoi An,
Yep. Tick, Keyzie.
Da Nang,
Tick, Keyzie.
I've been there.
Ho Chi Minh,
Tick, Keyzie.
Ha Long Bay.
Tick, Keyzie.
Yeah, see? And he doesn't bang on about it, Pugs.
Look, it's great because you said it was, the holiday of a lifetime,
Yeah,
etc.,
yeah,
etc.,
best trip I've ever done, for sure, yeah.
But you don't need to talk about it constantly all the time. Did I come back from Vietnam and bang on about Vietnam just day after day after day? I think not, Pugson.
What do you have to say for yourself, man?
If you hadn't told me just then that you went to Vietnam, I don't think I would have known.
Exactly.
In fairness to you, Jace.
I kept it to myself, in other words.
Yeah, I don't know why. You should have shared more about it,
Well,
man.
why don't we just, how about this? We just give you a chance now. What was your favourite thing you did in Vietnam? Go.
I just want to clarify that Pugs is doing the...
He's on the buttons
He's
today.
on the buttons at the
I'm
moment.
not on
'cause,
the buttons.
Yeah.
And I don't know, having been to Vietnam myself, that's entirely appropriate, having that kind of background every time you talk about Vietnam.
That's a good
Pugs.
point,
You're right, and
Jason.
people will see it when I put out a video of this whole interaction, that I'm on the buttons.
What was your favourite part of Vietnam?
Hanoi was my favourite location, for sure.
How long were you there for?
About 4 days.
What was your favourite food while you were in Vietnam?
Oh, banh mi, obviously.
It's really interesting, actually, because while I was over there, because what you want to do when you're over in a place like Vietnam, Keyzie, is just go to all the street stalls and stuff like that. People get sucked into the sort of... Pugs, please. People get... sucked into all the touristy kind of areas. But the most authentic Vietnam food that you'll get, it's just a little fella on the street there. And
it has to be a dude?
It doesn't have to be a dude.
Right, okay.
Just peddling his wares and stuff.
Right, okay.
Like a real Hoodie J type.
Please, Pugs. Your coffees and things like that. You can go to all the sort of touristy spots.
Yeah.
The best Vietnamese coffee you'll get is from the little fella on the side of the street
From
there.
the short guy on the street there, Pugs.
Yeah,
did you try the Vietnamese coffee, Pugs?
I did. I had one every...
Actually, I tell you what was really fascinating too. They're chemists that we call over here. You can go to a chemist in Vietnam, get anything you want, your trammies, whatever.
Right, really?
Anything. You don't need a prescription or anything. Did you find that, Pugs?
I mean, I was there for Connie's anyway, so...
Yeah, right, okay. Can I continue playing this song now?
Yeah, sure, man.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Magic round 3-peat. Let's put another mad bastard on the bench.
Yeah, what an opportunity, you massive backbones. Not far away now, fellas, about 3 weeks. Incidentally, before we get into the league, New Zealand playing Bangladesh in a one-dayer over there. Currently 8 without loss. We're in the 5th over. Slow start, fellas.
I'm bloody fizzed up for Magic Round. It's the third time we have headed over to Brisbane there. It's going to be May 14th to Sunday, May 17th. 3 nights of footy. You head up Caxton Street during the day. You get fizzed up. You go to the footy. You go back to Caxton Street, and you repeat that 3 times.
Yeah.
And then by the time you come home, you are a shell of a human. Pugs, you came to Magic Round last time with us, and the time you've been twice now.
Yeah, every time you've been, I've been, brother.
You fizzed up for it, man?
Absolutely. I mean, like, obviously, as you know, I'm no league expert, but the spectacle in itself is unbelievable. Like, I've never been in a bigger sporting event than in that stadium, Suncorp.
It's a great stadium.
And it's just
it has
full
to be
of
said.
people. Everybody's on a fantastic vibe.
Yes.
Like, there's no weird animosity, like sporting animosity. Everybody's just like keen as to see it.
To see it, Jase.
Oh,
See
man,
it.
I mean...
And when I say it, rugby league.
The footy.
You know what I mean?
I'm like Keyzie. This is
No,
the
you're not.
You
are not like me at all.
This is the highlight of my year.
Really? Why are you trying to organise a completely different trip where you don't go to any games there?
Magic Round, I'm all in, man. I'm going to do it even when I'm not doing radio. You know what I'm saying, fellas? No. I'm that fizzed about it. I would happily pay for it too.
What, to go to Magic Round?
Yeah,
To
maybe
go to
we
Magic
can
Round.
get another winner in there. And
Well, that'd be cool. We could get a third winner,
Yeah.
and then you could just pay your way there.
Yeah, well, let's not get carried away, fellas? Let's go to the phone lines. G'day, Tim, you mad bastard. How's life?
Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. How was your weekend, Tim?
Oh, yeah, pretty full on. A few brews and a couple of little games of rugby.
Oh, how'd you
good.
go, man? How'd you go?
Golden oldies rugby, mate. There's no winners or losers.
Yeah, right. So you lost?
Just a few heart attacks and broken limbs.
Pretty much, you nailed it. Hit the nail on the head there.
Nah, good on you, Tim, man. What do you do for a crust, by the way?
Wooden joinery. Old school wooden joinery.
Oh, good on you, mate. What a backbone.
man.
Massive backbone. Well, I'll tell you what, Tim, you're in the draw, mate. Just hold the line. Let's go to Tom. G'day, Tom, you mad bastard. How's life?
Hello, you mad bastards. How are you?
Yeah, good,
Yeah,
thanks,
bloody good,
mate.
mate.
How was your weekend, Tom?
Weekend was pretty good. Was at the rugby club for most of the day on Saturday, then headed over to the Chiefs Hurricanes game.
Oh, how good.
Wow. So hang on, Tom, because we just spoke to Tim, and he was playing footy over the weekend. Were you playing or were you watching?
No, I'm on the junior rugby league committee, so I was on the barbecue for most of the pre-season tournament.
That's real backbone
Hang on,
stuff.
which club, Tom? I'm guessing Greerton.
No, Tauranga Sports, my friend.
yeah,
Good on you.
backbone.
I used to play for Tauranga Sports.
I tell you what, Tom, speaking of that game, she was brutal, wasn't it? The old Chiefs and Hurricanes.
I'll tell you what, it was the game of the round, boys. It was the game of the round.
I'll tell
agree.
you what, Tom, you're obviously into your union, mate. Do you enjoy rugby league as well?
I love my rugby league.
Yeah, good on you, mate. All right, well, we'll pop you on hold as well, mate. You're in the draw, okay?
Cheers, guys.
Good on you, mate. G'day, Brendan, you massive backbone. How's life? Brendan.
Marvellous, gentlemen, marvellous.
Oh, marvellous.
good on you, mate.
How
That's
good. What do you do for a crust, Brendan?
I'm a operations manager at one of the best electrical companies in the world, mate.
Oh,
Holy cow. Are you
What a-
serious?
what a
That's awesome.
massive
That's
backbone.
backbone shit.
sounds like a bit of a grease. Just hold on there, Brendan, for a sec. Sounds like a bit of a greaser to me.
Like crazy.
Well, you know what I mean in terms of like, oh, it's the best company in the world.
Yeah, but what? Because he's proud of his company. That's
Well,
not
no,
a bad thing.
I think he's hoping that his boss is listening, so he gets some sort of
so
promotion.
you saying-
So he can get leave if he wins.
No, what Jase is saying, he's not even keen to come on the thing. He's just trying to brown nose his boss, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I've got a review coming. I've got a review coming up tomorrow, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, fair enough,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
fair
Sorry,
enough.
Pugs, I thought you put him on hold, man.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Was he listening that whole time?
No.
Okay, well, hey,
Good
Brendan,
stuff.
you're in the draw, okay?
Go the mighty Broncos. Thank you.
Get him out of here.
You see, I felt it instinctively about Brendan.
Totally going for the Broncos, who the Warriors are playing, by the way, and they are with quite a few injuries, so hopefully we're going to witness another Warriors victory, Jace.
Yeah, totally, man. Just on that, how are the Broncos going this season, Pugs?
What's that?
How are the Broncos going this season?
Keyzie?
No, he wants you to tell him, man.
Well, I think it's better if it comes from you.
Why?
Just because you're the guy, you know?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Jet there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening. The time is 5:53. New Zealand losing their second wicket against Bangladesh. 28 for 2, Fiellos.
So exciting,
in
Jace.
the ninth over.
Didn't even know it was on. Hey, guys, this Wednesday, we
Yeah.
are heading down to Dunedin. We are going to Emerson's. We've been there before. We've done a live show from there, and it was absolutely awesome.
It was huge.
It was packed out. And we're doing it again, 4 till 7 this Wednesday at Emerson's Brewery. Make sure you come along, and the first 100 that show up will get a free Backbone T-shirt. Now, just quickly, a quick game. Let's play Guess the Temperature in Dunedin on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you know? Pugs has already made a sting for the segment. Didn't even know it was coming.
Yeah, totally, man. He's so good at that job.
Such a good producer. Jace, do you want to guess the temperature in Dunedin on Wednesday?
13 degrees.
Ooh, good guess. Pugs?
I was made aware today by our friends in Dunedin that it is their first cold week
Okay.
in Dunedin. I'm going to say 8.
8. Huh. That's too low. No, it's 10 degrees. 10 degrees on Wednesday. Today, high of 9.
Wow, okay.
God, it's miserable down there, isn't it?
Having said that, this last couple of days in Auckland City, I don't know if you guys know this, but I live in the city now. She certainly dropped in temperature a little bit. The old nips are aching, which is always a sign that the temperature has plunged a fraction.
Yeah, right, but it's not anywhere near 9 degrees like Dunedin is.
No.
Yeah, geez. So just bring a skivvy is all I'm saying, Jace. Remember how you used to wear that skivvy all the time?
Yes, totally.
You might want to put that on. Obviously, you know, Dunedin, it's known for certain things. One of those things being the student life.
Yeah.
Parties, beersies, that sort of stuff. There has been suggestions, fellas, that we do visit one of the student flats. We drop off some Toledos, you know, some electrolyte beverages, and sort of just have a look around. Maybe do a flat tour.
Yeah, that sounds like
I
a
would like
great
that.
idea. Takes me back to my student days, Keyzie.
Yeah,
and
right.
You know what I mean? Maybe what we could do is we'd go to a flat, have a few beersies, have a couple of bucky bongs.
Yeah.
Maybe even go and attend a lecture or something like that with the fellas.
Well, hang on. So,
And
do you
then
want
get the munchies and go to, the, what's the dairy called that we used
Night
to...
and Day?
Night and Day.
get a cordon bleu?
Get a cordon bleu, a couple of, meat lasagna things, toppers.
Lasagna toppers.
Meat lasagna thoughts.
Or like I used to do, a pie in between two white bits of bread.
A pie sandwich.
A pie
God,
sandwich,
it's good
how
eating.
good.
Well, that's weird that you're suggesting that, because I thought you would have been keen to just sort of hang in the hotel, then do the show exactly for 3 hours, then go home straight away.
Keyzie, I'm a man of the people, man, and the people know it.
Sorry, I don't know where I've got mixed messages there. I don't know where that came from. But look, 4 till 7 this Wednesday, Emerson's Brewery in Dunedin. First hundy through the door, boom, Backbone shirt, just like that.
Also, you said off here, Pugsan, that you're going to bring a box of connies for the fellas down there.
Yeah. Well, from the night and day, Jase, obviously, you got to do it the people's way. So I'll be heading in there, grabbing as many as I've got on the shelves, and then boom,
Then
Emerson's
what
just
do you hand them
throwing
out?
them.
Do you find it weird that you just sort of like, your thing is that you go and buy heaps of connies and then just like throw them out to people? It's a bit weird.
Keyzie?
It's kind of disgusting.
Jase,
It's kind of gross,
Keyzie?
man.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
sorry, fellas.
it's a bit icky.
It is icky.
You know what I mean? But if you need
Guys.
a condom when we're doing the live show...
There's nothing weird about safe sex.
No, I agree.
All right.
I agree. Go up to head old Pugsan up,
Yeah, please.
and he'll give you a free connie.
Just like that, boom.
Boom.
Don't forget Backbone shirts on offer this Wednesday, Emerson's Brewery. We will see you there.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday's going along tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, by the way, brought to you by Toledo's.
Yeah, that's right. Toledo's natural electrolyte drinks. If you're keen on some, go to toledos.co.nz. Toledo's!
Hey, what are you having for dinner tonight, Keyzie?
Glad you asked, Jace. Tonight, I am having, when we went glamping, my wife and I, remember we went glamping over Easter?
Well, it was mostly love making, let's be honest.
Not really. But we had some burger patties while we were there, and we only ate 2 of the 4. So I brought them home, and then I froze them, and then tonight I've got them out again, and they're thawing, and then we're going to have burgers. So that'll be yum. So we'll have some, I like putting jalapenos on my burgers, some cheese.
So let me get this straight. You've got burger patties.
Yeah, that
you took glamping weeks ago.
4 hours to
that
the
no
spot.
doubt probably was sitting out in the sun and stuff.
Well, that's where I store them, out in the sun.
And then
direct sunlight.
You were so busy making love the entire time you forgot to eat them. You put them back in the little chili thing that is no longer chili. They sit in there for a day or 2.
Yeah.
You chuck them back in the freezer.
Yeah. And
then you take them out again 3 weeks later and have them for dinner.
That's right. And I got them out kind of late, so they'll probably still be sort of frozen when I cook them. So that's what's for dinner at the old Keyzie house. What are you having tonight, Pugs?
Me?
Yeah.
It's getting a bit cooler, a bit wintry. My partner's a bit under the weather, fellas, so I'm making a...
she needs some Hoyte J chicken soup. Number 1.
I'm making a pot pie.
A pot pie? Is that where it's just got the crust is just on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. What flavour?
Just vegetable. Chuck some leeks in there, some onions, some potatoes, some carrots, some stock. Yeah.
Sounds disgusting.
That sounds yummy.
Thanks,
I mean,
Keyzie.
I wouldn't eat it.
Can't you shove a bit of beef in there? Maybe a couple of Keizie's meat patties?
Put some of Keizie's meat patties in there, man.
Meat patty pot pie.
That'll help cure.
Yum.
What are you having tonight, Jace, man?
We're having marinated pork ribs.
Oh, yeah?
Some boiled potatoes with mint and butter and a crack of pepper.
Oh, yeah?
Just a crack.
Some broccolini. Now, this is interesting.
Pan-fried with garlic.
No, that my wife puts in the air fryer.
Oh, wow.
And it is the bomb. It is I know, Pugs, but it's bloody
I don't know
delicious.
about that, brother.
No, I've had that before. It's pretty good.
And maybe a little side of garlic bread.
Yum.
Nice, man. You love garlic bread,
cool,
eh?
man.
Yeah, I do.
Go. Hey, what are you having for tea in New Zealand? Don't text it in because that's tomorrow night's segment, all right?
Oh.
In the meantime, what are we going into, Pugs?
Soundgarden.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Tool there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this glorious autumn evening.
G'day, fellas.
Hi, Pugs.
You might recall just before I went away, I went to Vietnam a little while ago.
Oh, you're not going to bang on about that again, are you? We've already been through this today,
Such a good time, trip of my life. Anyway, before that, you guys were kind enough to join me at my 30th birthday party.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great
that I had
night.
just down the road at the local pub there, and it was really, really lovely to have you guys and your beautiful wives there. But I just sort of thought, since that day... I'm 30 years old now. That's a whole new decade. And, I like to think of myself as a young, lively spirit. I get out and about. I do heaps of cool stuff.
You certainly do try and keep up with your young missus. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
And I'm trying really hard to keep up.
Yeah.
But I just thought, I like a bit of jewelry here and there, but I've been looking at myself.
A bit of jewelry.
You are blinged out, brother.
Just been looking,
How you ever get to a metal detector is beyond me.
The clock chain's probably a bit much, but I've also been looking in the mirror.
Let's not forget about the foreskin thing either.
Have you got a ring on your foreskin?
Have you seen his nips, Keyzie?
No.
They bloody chains of the bloody ring bastards.
Yeah, and they're all kind of hooked together, but that's beside the point because I can hide those underneath my clothes. Now, my face you can't hide, right, as much as I'd like to. And I've got this nose ring in my right nostril, and I've just been sort of wondering what point would it be like a smart move to get rid of it? I have, in all honesty, I have talked to my partner about it. I've said, look, I'm bloody 30.
Like, is 30 too old?
I'm 30. Should I pack in the nose ring? She doesn't want me to
because
she quite likes it.
She wants you to stay looking young. So she's telling herself that you are also in your early 20s.
Yeah, she's trying to keep up the pretense.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that
Right, so
Pugs
it's like
is
an image
actually
thing.
a young, hip dude.
Yes.
But the reality is he's careening into middle age.
100%. And it's come and it's probably got there a little early for him as well. And it doesn't matter how many nose rings and how many Turner's car auction shirts you wear. The reality is. Here's a second question.
Sure.
How often do you sort of dig holes in the yard? Because
I don't have a yard to dig in.
Well, exactly, because I know that when goats and pigs and stuff, you pierce their nose to stop them digging holes in the yard. Rooting around. So Pugs,
I get it.
With your history of rooting around, I think you should probably keep the nose ring in.
You think I should keep it
just to stop it?
Just to keep your beak out of where it shouldn't be,
Okay, so keep the nose ring in.
Well, I don't know actually, because it does look kind of silly.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening.
Hey fellas, later in the year, I've booked tickets to go on another holiday.
Oh yeah,
which is great. And I'm 1/8 Japanese on my mother's side, and I've never been to Japan. So I was like, hey, why not go to Japan and see where the rallies came from? Which I think's pretty cool.
Yeah, great idea, Keyzie.
Yeah. So, and Pug-san.
Hello.
I know you've been to Japan.
I might have.
Yeah, I mean, you've changed your name to Pug-san.
Well, I didn't change that.
Yeah, well, you must. I'm pretty sure you did. It wasn't our idea.
Oh.
That was the first thing you said when you came back.
Didn't you insist on it?
Yeah, it's Pug-san now.
From now on,
yeah, you're right, yeah.
So I just thought I've got a sort of basic itinerary here. And Jase, I know that you've always wanted to go to Japan as well.
Definitely.
I've got a basic itinerary here, Pugs.
Yeah.
You just tell me what you think of it. So
I'd love to.
This is happening in October. I've got some time off in October, 2 weeks, which is exciting. Thinking of starting in Tokyo. I've got flights into Tokyo.
Yes, that makes sense.
Stay there for 3 nights. Do you reckon 3 nights is okay?
Honestly, genuinely, you could spend 2 weeks
Pug-san, he didn't want you to bang on about your great time in Japan, okay? We've already had the chat about Vietnam. He's just asking you if Tokyo's a good idea. Yes or no would suffice.
Just one side question. Are you planning on going back to Japan? I mean, back to Tokyo?
Yes, I'm flying out of Tokyo.
Okay, so you're going to spend more days there?
Just 1 more day.
You could probably...
So you think I should have more than 3 days in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Really?
It's enormous.
Is it? What, the biggest city in the world?
Yeah. It's huge, Chris.
What was that, Jase?
What days are you thinking, Keyzie?
What do you mean, what days?
Well, what days are you going to be in Tokyo?
Well, I fly in on the 4th of October.
Okay, 4th, yes.
And then I'd be there for the 5th and 6th.
Yes.
And then I'd leave on the 7th.
Okay, you depart 7th.
And take the bullet train down to...
bullet train. What time would that be, probably?
Well, I don't know, probably...
Morning,
To be honest, well, probably morning, because you got to get out of your hotel.
Yeah. What hotel are you in?
Well, we haven't booked one yet, but we are looking at one.
Okay, well, just let me know.
Right, okay, well, this is pretty... okay.
Yeah,
thinking of taking a train down to Kyoto.
Great spot.
Yeah, how long would you recommend there?
Yeah, that one's probably a 2-3 day.
A 3 day? Yeah, because I've got 3 days here, so
Great.
the 7th, 8th and 9th.
7th, 8th and 9th. What? Whereabouts? Kyoto.
Are you going to give him advice?
Kyoto.
Is that why you're writing it down?
Kyoto.
Okay.
How do I spell that?
KY.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Yeah, the lube. It's named after the lube.
OTO?
That's the one.
You got it.
Just remember lube OTO.
Yeah, good.
And then I was thinking of going down
7th, 8th and 9th, was it?
7th, 8th and 9th, yes.
Where would he, like, be in bed or a hotel again?
I was thinking of staying in like a traditional Japanese ryokan, which is like a traditional type of stay.
Oh, okay. How do you spell that?
KY. Because I've heard that Kyoto Pugs has quite a lot of like good day trips that you can go and like visit.
It does.
Yeah.
Very traditional out there.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, but without as much of the chaos as Tokyo.
Yeah, exactly. So after that, I was thinking of going to Hiroshima.
Hang on. So Kyoto 789.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, Kyoto 789. Then Hiroshima for 3 days.
When you say day trips, though, what do you mean specifically?
Well, there's this one day trip I want to do where you take this train out and then you ride a boat back down this river, which I think, you ride a motorbike.
Train,
beautiful,
then
yeah.
Boat down river. Okay.
It's the Buzzy River, it's called.
Buzzy. How do you spell that?
Boozie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you ride a motorboat down
Is that
there.
Japanese, is it?
It must be, yeah. And then I was going to finish with 3 days in Osaka and then back to Tokyo, then fly home.
That works for me. That's a really good itinerary.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Say that
Osaka's
again.
great.
Oh, what? Saka.
Osaka.
Osaka. O
Yes.
space
Yes.
Sucker.
Saka, okay. And when you're there, when?
That's the 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Okay.
And then back to Tokyo one night, then fly home. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me, brother.
Okay.
I like it.
Jace?
Yeah, that works with me.
Okay, cool. Wait, so you coming on this holiday?
Yeah, totally, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Big Show done and dusted for your Monday night. Do we have a podcast outro clip tonight, Pugs? Because you've been doing everything, man.
Yeah, we do, man. This is about Keyzie and a little bit of self-love.
I am quite pleased with myself. Is that weird to say?
We can tell.
Yeah, we know, man.
You know what I mean?
Which is
I
shit.
mean, you come in just the way you walk into the studio.
no,
The new jeans, the new jeans from the weekend shop for the photo
Keezie's
shoot.
pleased with himself.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Sauntering
New
and
jacket
all
with his porn arm.
swagged out.
Don't bring the phone number into this. I like the way you isolated just that bit without any context, so it sounds like I'm just announcing that I'm pleased with myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks a lot, Pugs.
Well, that was pretty much the chat.
Well, the chat
with how
was.
pleased with yourself you were.
It wasn't. Pugs said you have to love yourself before you can love others. That's what you said, Pugs.
I said that.
Was that you that said that?
Yes.
And then I was saying, I like myself. And then Pugs snipped that bit off and then put that out there. Now it sounds like I'm an a-hole.
It's unbiased journalism, man.
No, it
That's what
isn't.
you get here at Hauraki.
We are known for that.
So, Keyzie, you're going home tonight and having rancid burgers for dinner. What else is going on?
Just got a text from the wife. Apparently there's only one burger bun in the freezer.
Oh, no.
So mine's just going to be on some Molenberg.
A meat patty, an old meat patty Sammy.
An old meat patty sandwich on Molenberg there. But, Jason, it'll still have all the good stuff on it, like plastic cheese and...
Oh, that is so foul. Pugs.
Hello.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You're making a pot pie with
Yeah.
tofu and veg in it.
Yeah, it's a bullshit pie. My partner started it up at home, and then I'll go in and hopefully finish up the meal there, and then we'll watch some. I want to watch that new Last One Laughing, the new season
on Amazon Prime there.
Yeah, great show.
Because and this is serious, you seem to be getting annoyed by the fact she's starting the pie without you.
No, I get a certain amount of guilt that I plan a meal that I want to cook for her, and then she says, well, I don't want to wait to eat so late, so I'm going to start it. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
So
but then it's not me cooking for you. I want to cook for
right.
you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
but I'm grateful that she's doing it anyway.
Yeah, and it'll taste better.
Yeah, because Jace, you were saying off that Pugs' cooking is terrible.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah. You were saying it was in line with your wife.
I'm going to go home and tell my wife what Keyzie said at the end of the show.
You're such a little tattletale.
Check out the podcasts. Check out the Instagram. Till tomorrow. See you later. Bye.
Bye.